Hello gardening friends, welcome to Backyard Basics. But today we're going to be inside actually. A lot of people have been wondering what kind of plants do well indoors. And with the thousands of people working in cubicles every day, they need a little greenery. You need to be in touch with nature even if you're working indoors. So there's some great plants that will do well in these conditions. Although they may need to be rotated to a window now and then for long-term survival, these are some of the best ones. For example, this one right here, this is the rhapis palm, also known as a lady palm. This has got to be the best palm. There's a bamboo palm that's good too, but this one is slow growing and very effective as an indoor plant. Really one of the best. And then there are some classics like the Sanseverias. Here's a little one called Moonglow. This is a little beauty that will do very well under low light conditions. Even though you have fluorescent lights up high there, it is a low light condition. Here's another one, this Sanseveria right here. This is called Black Gold Express. This is a beauty. Look at that variegation. There are many different styles of Sanseveria, and this is one that I really like with that gold band on the outside. Of course, there's some classic indoor plants, and you'll see these in banks and many other buildings because they tolerate low light conditions. These are the spathiphyllums. Spathiphyllums like Chico here are great plants, and they have a bloom on them, a white bloom, also known as the peace flag. We need that these days. Here's another one, another of the spathiphyllums, and this one has some variegation in it, so that adds a little bit more character even when it's not in bloom. This one is known as Domino. But these guys, the spaths, are really good indoors. Another classic one for indoors is the Chinese evergreen. And this one right here is called Indo Queen. Indo Queen, look at that. That's a beauty right there. And these are very good indoors. This is a beautiful little plant. So if you're looking at Chinese evergreens, and there's all kinds of different ones and different sizes and different leaf styles, this could be a very good choice for you. Right here is a Dracena called Carmen. Carmen is a beauty. She's a beautiful gal. Look at this, nice green leaves and just a great indoor plant. Now, when you're taking care of these things, you take them on a wet to dry basis. You don't let them get too dry, but you certainly keep some moisture in there and they'll do very well. Here's another classic, these ivies, the pothos ivy, and this one right here is the silver queen. This is a real beauty right here. And, oh no, this is the marble queen. There is a silver, but this is a marble queen. So this is another one. There are many different types of pothos, and this is the one grandmother had on her counter, and it grew all over the room, and she rarely took it to the window. So you could have it as a hanging basket or as a container plant. There's many beautiful containers out there. And right over here on the end, this is a Dieffenbachia, of which there are many different Bacchias, but I like this one in particular because it has more green. The more green the plant has, the more apt it is to get some of the ambient light. But I would rotate them out now and then and keep it on that wet to dry basis. They rarely have problems indoors, so these are some very good choices. Many containers these days don't have good drainage, and so the drainage is an important thing. If you overwater them, they can rot. And so what people are doing is putting a little bit of charcoal in the bottom of the containers that don't have holes. I think this is a good way to keep the water nice and sweet, keeps it from being overwatered, and it's an important addition to any of the containers that don't have good drainage. So there you see, there are many good plants to take into your little cubicle, also in the home. When you've got a place far from the window, these are some of the best ones. For Backyard Basics, I'm John Dromgoole. I'll see you next week.